Riley stood barefoot in front of the bathroom mirror, toweling off after an evening shower. She flexed her legs, studying them with a mix of pride and frustration. Months of squats, lunges, and hill sprints had carved definition into her quads and calves, but she still felt like something was missing, especially when she woke up in the morning feeling stiff and sluggish, her legs aching instead of energized. She had her routine down. She trained legs twice a week, cycled on off days, ate plenty of protein, and stayed hydrated. Yet despite doing everything right, her legs never seemed to recover fast enough. Her performance plateaued, strength gains slowed, and the soreness never quite let go. It was after a long conversation with her friend Mia, a nutrition science major and amateur powerlifter, that she learned recovery wasn't just about what you do during the day, but also about what you feed your body at night. "You should look into bedtime vitamins," Mia said as they packed up their gym bags one night. "Not pills exactly, but supplements that work best while you sleep. Your body's repairing while you're out cold, so give it the tools it needs." That conversation stuck in Riley's head. She went home, dove into research, and by the end of the night, she had narrowed it down to 3 critical nutrients that could help her build stronger, more resilient legs, all taken before bed, when the body's repair mode is in full swing. The next day, she hit the supplement store and bought all 3. That night, she began a new bedtime ritual. Magnesium glycinate, the recovery mineral. The first vitamin she added to her nighttime routine was magnesium, specifically magnesium glycinate. It wasn't just a muscle relaxant, Mia had explained, but a mineral involved in over 300 enzymatic processes in the body. One of the most important, protein synthesis and muscle recovery. Every leg day left Riley with tight hamstrings and sore glutes. But within the first week of taking 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed, she noticed a difference. Her sleep deepened. She woke up less stiff. Her legs didn't feel like bricks the next morning, and the nighttime cramping that sometimes interrupted her sleep, gone. She later read that magnesium helps regulate cortisol, which meant less inflammation, less stress, and a more anabolic, muscle-building environment overnight. As the days passed, her post-workout soreness shortened from 3 days to 1. She began lifting heavier in her next lower body session without fearing she'd be too wrecked to walk the next day. Vitamin D3 plus K2, the bone and strength duo. The second supplement seemed obvious in hindsight, but it wasn't until a blood test revealed that Riley was deficient in vitamin D that she understood how crucial it was, not just for general health, but for muscular performance. Vitamin D3, taken with K2 to help shuttle calcium properly, became her new nightly combo. She chose a 5,000 IU D3 and 90 milligram K2 blend in a soft gel. Within 2 weeks, she felt a subtle but powerful difference. Her legs felt more solid, like her frame had better support. Her joints stopped clicking during lunges, and even her knees felt less irritated after squats. What surprised her most was how this pair worked beneath the surface. Vitamin D, she learned, plays a key role in regulating testosterone and growth hormone production, both of which spike during deep sleep. That meant more strength, better bone density, and faster recovery. K2 worked like a traffic director, ensuring calcium went into her bones and muscles instead of her arteries. It supported the kind of structural strength she hadn't realized she needed until she felt it. Collagen plus vitamin C, the tissue builders. The last piece of the puzzle was one she hadn't expected: collagen. Mia had told her, "Your muscles are only as strong as what holds them together. Don't forget tendons and fascia." Riley began taking 10 grams of hydrolyzed collagen peptides every night, mixed into warm tea. But she paired it with 500 milligrams of vitamin C, a key cofactor that helps the body synthesize collagen properly. The changes took a bit longer with this one, but they were unmistakable. 3 weeks in, Riley noticed her knees felt more stable during deep squats. Her hamstring tendons didn't feel as tight after running, and more than anything, she stopped waking up with that nagging ache behind her knees or along her Achilles. Collagen, she realized, wasn't just for skin or hair. It was connective tissue fuel. It supported her ligaments, tendons, and even the fascia that wrapped around her muscles. And taking it at night meant her body had uninterrupted hours to put that material to work. Results in the dark. Riley kept up the routine for 6 weeks. Her training didn't change. Her diet stayed consistent. The only variable was those 3 supplements at night. But the effect they had on her legs was hard to overstate. Her squat numbers began climbing again. She recovered faster between sets and between sessions. She could train with greater intensity and less fear of injury. Her legs felt not just bigger, but more functional, stronger, more coordinated, and deeply resilient. She no longer dreaded the morning after leg day. In fact, she started looking forward to it. Her DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, was still there, but muted. Her muscles felt full, not wrecked. What struck her most was how different her entire lower body felt, as if it had been rebuilt from the inside out, not just layered with surface-level muscle. It wasn't about taking magic pills. It was about giving her body what it needed at the right time. Ritual over hustle. Every night, Riley would line up her 3 supplements on the counter before brushing her teeth. She didn't skip them, no matter how tired she was. It became a sacred ritual, not about chasing quick fixes, but about long-term commitment to recovery. Magnesium glycinate helped her sleep and soothe sore muscles. Vitamin D3 and K2 fortified her bones and optimized her hormones. Collagen and vitamin C repaired the tendons and connective tissues that held her powerful legs together. She didn't just build stronger legs at the gym anymore. She built them in the quiet hours of the night while the world slept and her body healed. By the end of the 2nd month, people at the gym started to notice. "Your squats look smoother," one trainer commented. "Your calves have exploded," another lifter said. Riley smiled, shook out her legs, and took her spot under the bar. She still trained hard. She still ate clean. But now she had a secret weapon, the quiet power of bedtime vitamins, healing, restoring, and rebuilding her legs in the darkness.